Hello, 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 hello. Hello, let's see if we can get this connection. Yes. So, welcome guys to another backtesting session. As I told you, we're gonna be on the 28th, I think. Yeah, 28, 29, 30 of 29 of May 2022. This is where we left our last backtesting session, which was. However, in this backtesting session, I decided also to journal every trade. Like basically, since we're doing GJ, we're gonna do which setup type, how many risk, how is the trend overall, and how was the entry, time frame, stop loss, time of the entry. And this is how like pictures, but I'm not gonna look for pictures now. And then when loss, break even, technical analysis, and comments. I'm not sure if I'm gonna enter about everything, especially these three I'm not gonna enter, so maybe we go ahead and we delete these columns. We remove, yeah, like this, because that was basically from our testing session. How we do this is for the from trading view, where we do our setups, for example, like this. I check the entry and then the result, and that's how I journal my trades. However, today we're gonna do the backtesting sheet, and yeah, then we're gonna have this. We're gonna have the trading plan according to every trade that we take here. The setup type is our trading plan here, which every trading plan has its own definition, rules, example, and tips, and everything else. So let's continue, and let's start now. We are in this. Let's go ahead and start from London. I think London should be one more from here. This is pre-London, so monthly, as we can see, monthly tapped to this previous resistance. We are in a bullish momentum, but tapped, and now we are about to close this month right over here, so we need to be very careful. Let's adjust also risk. In dollar, we're gonna leave $100 per trade risk, which is around 1%, and then we're gonna start calculating on risk, not on pips. And yeah, we have a support here, which we tapped on a weekly time frame. Previous week closed bullish, so I believe technically, if we come up and see the trading plan right over here, when price makes a high, came back, form support, retest the high. This is a definition where price makes a high. After that, it pull back, create support. After support, it confirm. Entry is taken on the break of the high. So technically, this is a high on a weekly time frame. Came back, form support exactly on previous resistance. So now, after this high should be broken, we have these two highs here, but technically we should continue to the upside for around 400 pips and 300 pips stop loss. But this is on a weekly time frame. We just have to be aware of that, and especially also the monthly will close. So monthly can either continue to the upside or form a wick to further continue to the downside. So it's like that. Daily, however, daily is quite tricky, because daily, let me just go ahead and mirror this, clone this object, and let's go on a daily. Now daily is very tricky because we have this whipsaws on a daily, because daily we have this, yeah, something like this. As you can see, we're breaking this trend line. But we have this resistance on a daily, and then we have another resistance right over here, and daily is very tricky, so I'm not sure how we're gonna trade this. Yeah, this is not so good. Like, look at this all price action, not really good. So what we can do is we can start moving fast forward. The 4 hour looks to find a resistance somewhere over here. The 1 hour also is very, this is like there's no trade until this level here. This is just some, look at these. How can you take a trade on this price action? This is so disgusting. 4 hour also here. So we need to break either above here. We have this clean traffic above here till here, 180 pips, which we can potentially mirror. Or above here, we have a resistance also. So let's go ahead and maybe fast forward this. Let's see how price is reacting. So 1 hour closed bullish above this resistance. We finally broke resistance. Daily is moving bullish. Weekly is now moving, breaking the previous week highs. This is a very good chance of 1 hour candle is our formation candle. This is somewhere over here. At resistance, close above resistance. The last 30 minutes is bullish. So technically this candle should not break these lows and should just continue to the upside. So we have, if we take this trade, yeah, but 15, we need a 15-minute closure above a bullish closure, and then we can potentially see some trade, some buys here. Let's see if this, we're gonna get a closure above. Yeah, 15 minutes is moving up very nicely, tapping that previous level and closing above. This is very nice. See this. Okay. So 15-minute closed bullish. Okay, perfect. 30 minutes is about to close bullish. 1 hour can just continue now to the upside. Let's see how many pips is this. This is 23 pips. So until this makes sense. A lot of sense, especially on the 4 hour to take a trade with the current candle. It's like 40 pips. This is quite big. But we have a 60 pip area on the 4 hours. So if we go in the 1 hour time frame, and we can see that 1 hour, we have this till the previous 1 hour, we have a 22 pip, and we have a 28 pip till this, potentially 60 pip. So a trade here after this wick, after this 15-minute closure makes really good sense. So I'm gonna enter a 23 pip buy above, and yeah, let's see if we're gonna get that trade or not. The spread was quite high, I think, and yeah, now we get to see if this price, if we come up and break the current candle lows, I'm gonna close 50% of the position. And I'm gonna close everything when we go to $200 in profit. And when we go to $100 in profit, I'm gonna close 50% of my position. But obviously, if we reach to 10 pips stop loss, I'm gonna close 50% of my position. So now we wait and see. We need to take this. This is where price is at resistance. So basically price broke resistance. Risk is full, trend is bullish, bull buy, entry type is break of the high, now candle flip. Actually it was break of the highs on the 15-minute time frame is 1 hour, stop loss previous 1 hour, time of the entry is 8, not but 11:30. And let's see. The 30-minute closed bullish also. This is very nice for it to continue to the upside. technically we should continue. The only problem is that we're not at a very high volume, and now the 4 hour is gonna close. So it's a bit tricky because 4 hour can actually form a wick. The next 4 hour can form a wick, which I don't like because our stop loss here is not in a very good position for the 4 hour wick to be formed. But let's wait and see. We have 15 more minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes is breaking the lows at this point. So as soon as it comes and break these lows, I'm gonna close 50% of my position because this is a very resistance, failing to break to the upside. And if we come up and close the next 4 hour wick is gonna be very big. But let's see. We are in profits now. Last 5 minutes of the 30-minute is right over here. 1 hour candle is almost to break. 4 hour to continue. Okay, let's see. We're gonna move the stop loss current candle here. So we reduce our risk and put this here, risk half. And then we will see. If we move, we move. If we don't, we don't. But yeah, you see there is quite a bit of weakness in the 30-minute also. So yeah, I don't see this trade actually playing out unless we have a very big push on New York, which I don't see that happening because we failed to break this initial push. So yeah, maybe we should close this position. Yeah, not really sure. Let's go to 15-minute. No, 15-minute looks good. Let's see. We are in a range basically, so we're like saying that the price will break the range to the upside, but doesn't seem so likely. There's no any clean candle closure above here, so not really such a good strength. But let's see. 1 hour is however bullish. 4 hour closed bullish. 4 hour now is about to break the highs. Daily is about to continue. This is very nice. Finally we broke these highs. And then we can, as soon as we move 50 pip, $50 in profit, 0.5%, I'm gonna, or no, $100 because we risked $100. So once we move to $100 in profits, I'm gonna close 50% of my position and move stops at break even. Right over here, I'm gonna move just stops at break even, and I'm gonna wait to close partial at $100. Maybe I'm gonna close only 20% here, or no, I'm just gonna let this run. Let's see if this will run or not. We are risk-free basically on this trade. Let's see if we can get that push. Once we get 1%, 70, 70, 76, 78, 84, 94. Let's wait. $100. I'm gonna close 50% here, and now we're just gonna leave the restaurant. Or more than 50%, I'm gonna close another 50%. Another 50% maybe right over here. How many we have? We are 20 pips in profit. Let's close another 50% and I'm gonna just leave this run. Because I believe after this 1 hour closure, even though our entry is quite nice, so any retracement cannot be heard, but after this 30-minute closure, we are due to a correction, so I don't wanna like lose profits. I almost banked 1% on this trade, risking 1%, getting 1% back. I didn't close full because I'm anticipating this level to be tapped here. But yeah, let's see. Let's see, we can still push. How many pips we are? We are 18 pips, 19 pips. Let's go ahead and put, we are $14 and daily is pushing up very nicely, 4 hours pushing nicely, 1 hour is pushing amazing, 30 minutes just broke the high, so we should be able to continue a bit more. Let's see the 15 minute, the 15 minutes just broke to the upside. And I'm gonna close another 50% here, maybe. And I'm gonna modify my stop loss to here. Basically on the flip. And now price can run. If it decides to run, let it run. If it decides to close, let it close. But as soon as we hit 1% here, I'm gonna close everything. And we hit 1%. Can we hit 1%? Ooh. I closed everything here. We are missing $1 for the 1% because we don't have a nice wick. We're about to close in the 1 hour time frame. I see this big push. I don't want to behold in the retracement, and now we can go ahead. As you can see, look at this huge retracement, so that's why I closed. And now we are due to on the London session. Let's just go ahead quickly win 1% basically. 1%, how many pips can that be? I'm not sure. Yeah, we do history on the charts. Entry was here, 23 pip, maximum 48, but 24 was general, but 1%. Let's keep it that way. Price at resistance. 30 minute and 1 hour time frame was closed above resistance line. Bullish momentum entirely outside growing days highs. So let's move on. Let's remove this. So now we are about to approach this resistance. Let's go ahead on a monthly time frame. Monthly is still about to close in 1 day. Weekly is moving now bullish. Daily is coming to that resistance area. 4 hour is moving bullish. 4 hour has 2 more hours to close. So it can happen anything. 1 hour still in that 1 hour range. 30 minute try to make us, I believe once we break this support we can continue to the downside, but still after this closure above we can still continue to the upside. But for buys I will not look anymore today. So we can just, you see that 1 hour closed bullish, 30 minute closed bearish, 50 minutes showing signs of rejection, fill this wick and then close below this wick. So let's see, 15 minute closed bearish. Now I believe once we break this support right over here, If we break this support, we should be able to continue to the downside. This is basically this trading plan. Rejecting the high. Like you can see here, price rejecting a high. When the price makes a high and start to reject it, it's very nice move to the downside. This is, we already 10 pips, 15 pips for 23 pips. Maybe I can risk $50 on this sell. Should I risk? The 15-minute is showing breakout. Yeah, maybe I need to wait for this 1 hour to close and then I'm gonna take the next 1 hour. Yeah, I'm gonna wait because in 5 minutes we're gonna close. If we push, we push. That is fine. But we can also reject on the last 5 minutes. As you can see, a nice nut. You see here the time was 2:46 and we don't want to enter on the last 5 minutes of the ending closing candle or on the entry candle. So we need to see this 1 hour closure. If we get a 1 hour closure bearish because we broke the highs and the lows, and then as soon as this 1 hour closes, let's see how this will close in 1 minute. Oh, it's gonna close bullish. Now it's a very weak bearish closure. Let's see the 30 minutes close bullish, 15-minute close also bullish. As you can see, broke this and then came back because this is acting as strong support. But yeah, from here to here was 9 pip, 10 pip. This was a very nice range to trade, to take a sell because it's very risky. So now it's like the first minute. I'm not gonna enter this trade. 1 hour is just gonna fill this wick again. Ooh. This is an amazing trade. 9 pip for 14 pip. Simple. But let's see, I'm gonna wait. Let's see for this 15-minute. First 15-minute close bearish below the range again. If we can't form a very nice wick at the top, and if we can't break the lows, I believe we can enter a sell, anticipating a 1 hour continuation and a 4 hour, but 4 hours gonna close in this. Ooh. Yeah, makes a bit of, let's see. How big is the stop loss? It's 20 pips stop loss, yeah. Not so clean, not so clean, not so clean. 15-minute is again closing like this. 30-minute close bearish. 1 hour is about to close. Now we just need to see how this 30-minute close is bullish. 15-minute close bullish with no wick. 4 hour closed also bullish with a very small wick. So 1 hour now, now it's also too late in the day, but we can just wait and see if we can get this. Will probably just be sideways. Yeah, this is, that's why I don't trade later in the day, because it's so low volume times. Anyway, 4 hours now rejecting, showing rejection signs. Let's see, the daily close bullish right at resistance, tapping that level when we initially was planning to take profits. This is amazing. 4 hour now closed bullish. I see this 1 hour moving to the upside, but we are approaching this resistance level right over here and right over here, and I don't want to trade this level, but I can see 1 hour just keep going, especially after this 30-minute closure like this. Well, let's see how this price, yeah, ooh, look at this trade candle. How many? 34 pips. It's okay. So we get to see closure, 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 and this is London. Weekly, tapped that resistance, broke the previous highs. This is the last day of the monthly candle. Daily is now showing, took out the highs and now flipping back bearish, potentially for wick forming or coming for a liquidity grab. The 1 hour just rejected that level. And now we're moving back to the downside, tapping. We tapped the support, close bearish. And now it's very tricky to trade this market actually. Let's see what the 30 minutes says. 30 minutes is tapping this support level right over here, failing also to break below this previous support, now turn into resistance. If we break this low, we should be able to continue to the downside. We break this low, we break this low, we tap this level, and then potentially this level right over here, which is almost 40 pips. But we need to be very cautious because overall trend is still bullish. We're just for quick retracement. This is the 4-hour closure. So yeah, 30 minutes is like this, 15 minutes is like this. Yeah, very tricky. 15 minutes now broken and moving to a downside. This is amazing. After this 30 minutes, let me just see, 20 pip, already 20 pip, yeah. See, and now let's see the 4-hour closure. 4-hour close, very strong bullish, bearish, engulfing all these candles, tapping that level, closing very weak bearish, breaking the lows, just smashing down. So now we need to break these lows, but we need a wick to form on the 1 hour. Also in the 4 hour is the same. We just need to wick, and then if we can't break these lows, I believe we can tap this level right over here of support and then potentially move all the way down. But let's see, 30 minutes is forming now that wick that we wanted. Very good. 15 minute broke the previous 15-minute high. That is not so good. Ooh, look at these support form, tapping again this level. 30-minute moving strongly bullish, 1 hour moving strongly bullish, 4 hours still below the 4-hour wick. Let's see, 15-minute now at that level, forming again, finding resistance again after this low. We should be able to, once we break this low, we should be able to break and come and retest these lows again, because price makes a low, came back, form resistance, break the resistance low. We should be able to come here, but it's gonna be very hard. 1 hour is about to close. Let's see this 1 hour closure. We got right at resistance, a bullish closure. 30-minute closed weak. Now let's see. This is the trades that I usually regret not taking because of the very small risk that they get. It's like 8 pip for 12 and potentially 15 pip. The price still failed to break below here. And then the last 15-minute candle is bullish. This is what breaks everything. But anyway, I'm gonna risk $20. And just because to test this, 7 pip, 9 pip. And I'm gonna take a sell right over here. And we're gonna see how the price reacts, but this is basically just a test trade. Maybe I risk too much, but let's see. 1 hour needs to form a wick anyway. 30-minute can just continue to the downside and fill the wick. As soon as we hit the $20 mark here, I'm gonna close my position. But yeah, this was very bad, yeah. Because if the last 15-minute candle was bearish, that would mean that there's high chances of continuing to the downside. But the last 15 minutes of this 30-minute candle was bullish. So technically on the break of the highs here should be a buy, an impulsive buy, but I still need a lot of data for that. I'm not very confident on taking buys above here, but because of these weak candles that I form, for example, look at the 4 hour like this. Once we break very small stop loss, and it gives you a huge move to the downside. So that's why I took that trade, but it didn't work out. It took me out, and yeah, it is what it is. Let's see now, 15-minute closing back below this resistance. Yeah, it doesn't show very good signs. Now again, we're closing back below this, failing to break multiple times to the upside. This is very nasty. Let's see, once we break these low, I believe we will be able to start finally to flip. And then the 30-minute is closing back-to-back bearish, so we break these lows, we should be able to continue to a downside with 10 pip again. This is gonna put 50% here. Wait. Price at resistance. Let me just journal also that price was at resistance, half risk. Trend was for that was bearish because we broke this. Bear sell, candle flip, weak retracement. That was in a weak retracement. Time frame was 15 or 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, it was 30 minutes. Stop loss previous 30-minute time of the day, 8:30 to 9. Loss minus 0.2 minus 0.2%. This trade So here on the break of the lows, I'm gonna enter with full risk because I anticipate a continuation to the downside. 4 hour is bearish. 1 hour is 1 hour. We don't have a 1 hour closure. That's why we go with 50% half risk. Okay. And now we see. If as soon as we break these lows, I'm gonna enter. So we're breaking the lows now. Come up, one more push. One more push. Okay. I enter. And then we're gonna move as soon as we hit half risk. So price rejects the high. Half risk technically is bear sell. Break the low, 30-minute current candle stop loss 9:30. I enter the trade and then we get to see if we get a break. Oh, nice. So I'm gonna move stops at break even here because we got that initial push, so I don't want to come price to tap this level and not come all the way flip and me being risking the money. So yeah, if we get to continue, we continue, but I want to feel very good and to not feel any regret. Okay, we got that weak retracement. Oof, you see, all this would have been even taking me out. Let me see how many pips were we in profit at some point. Break even, 0. And overall, we would have got that one-to-one risk to reward. But as you can see, these wicks are so nasty. Sometimes this wick retracement is why because sometimes we get wicks all the way here, hitting our stop loss and then hitting TP. But yeah, I feel amazing because setup played out. Actually, now this is giving me another sell signal. 1 hour closed bearish. We're continuing now. The 4 hour starting to flip. This should be an amazing sell, but yeah, already moved because here, for example, on 15 minutes, you get this 5-6 pip, potentially 15 pip stop loss, and then you get easily tapping these levels. Sorry for this pause. Let's go and let's see this. So now we're about to enter the New York session. Monthly is about to close today. Weekly is bullish. Daily is still showing signs of bearish rejection. 4 hour will close like this, like bullish. Let's see how this like very strong bullish actually. So we can potentially continue because this will mean that daily can flip at any point after this 4 hour bullish at this previous resistance now turn into support. 1 hour is moving bullish. We need a wick to form, but we are basically in a range in 1 hour and 30 minutes, so we need a closure above. So let's see how we get a 30-minute. Also the 30-minute we have a very perfect closure, and then the last 15 minutes of that 30-minute is also bullish. This indicates a very strong buy opportunity. This is our candle closing at resistance on 30-minute. So yeah, we can enter a buy here with 18 pip, 20 pip, 100. Enter a buy here, and then we can see. We can see what happens. Price, our candle, full risk. Trend is bearish. Bear buy. Break the highs. 30-minute time of the day is 12. 30 to 1, and then we get to see 15-minute are finally breaking these highs. Let's see. We have once we come and break the current candle lows, I'm gonna close everything because I don't want to just hit my stop loss. But I don't think we will come and break the current candle lows, especially after this nice movement to the upside. Wait, what trade did I lose? But here, yeah, okay. I thought I lost the trade because I was thinking I was more than 1% in profit. But with this push, we will for sure gonna be more than 1% in profit. So we're gonna move stops at break even here because we're already 12 pip in profit. Once we hit $100, I'm gonna close like 20% here and let the rest run because we're tapping that resistance, so I don't feel very confident. Once we hit another, potentially I'm gonna close another. Let's just continue breaking these highs. 1 hour is about to close. 4 hour now is finally moving. 30-minute, 15-minute. Let's see. Maybe I should bring my stop loss to current candle because the next 1 hour can come and retrace and hit our stop loss. So at least I'm gonna modify based on this, and then I'm gonna move it till here, which is 6 pip in profit already. Overall we are 15 pip, but I'm gonna be happy with 8 pips if we don't move more than that. If we don't have this volume push right now, I'm gonna be happy with being stopped at break of the current 15-minute candle. Yeah, as expected, cool. This was a win. This was 0.4%. Yeah, this was not very smart idea. We were here, we were 20 pip in profit already, 1-to-1 risk to reward. So we got only half of what we got. Technicals were good. 30-minute last hour candle, last 15-minute bullish above resistance. The only problem not getting 1% was aggressively against the current 15-minute low. That was before hitting the profit of 2% almost. Yeah, almost 2%. So we missed all this move. We missed also this hour candle on 15-minute, and then yeah. But it's okay. We got the trade at the end of the day. Feeling a bit bad / frustrated because aggressively moving stop loss to profit is not very profitable, especially elaborating for candles to close. Okay, but overall I'm happy because from here you can see we went to 30 pip, overall 20 pips, so $250 in profit, and we got obviously only $40 in profit, I think. Let me check the close trade history here. The last two. Yeah, $43 out of 150, so only 1/3 of what we could have if we hold the trade. We were at break even, so anticipating, especially now, as you can see in the 1 hour, we're retesting the high closed above here, tapping this level of resistance. This was a very, very nice trade. I'm very happy with the execution and finding the analysis. This is amazing. And that is what matters at the end of the day. And it's already only Tuesday and we're 1.3% almost in profit. So as of for now, I don't see any trade coming because that's about it. The 4 hour, ooh, look at these moves. Wow. Price is just tapping weekly. Monthly is gonna, how the monthly is gonna close. This is gonna be very interesting. I can't believe we tapped that level. Wow. Daily is breaking the highs. 4 hour is closing. Poof. This 4 hour closer was amazing. The 1 hour, where was our entry? Was somewhere over here, almost 90 pips. This was insane. 4% would have been baggy. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So now what we need to do is we need to go to the next day. And the next 4 hour and the next 1 hour this Wednesday. This is pre-London. Monthly closed week bearish, retracing all the way. Weekly is just smashing and wanting to come up and tap this resistance level. Daily has a resistance already moved for the day, like the previous day almost, in the first 6 hours of the session. 4 hours is just ripping through. This is the last 4-hour candle, so we should be very careful because we are tapping into this resistance level. And as you can see, you get a rejection, but 1 hour overall closed bullish. Now we're closing bearish, so I've seen this multiple times, breaking the lows, moving down, so potentially I'm gonna take that trade, especially after the last 30-minute candle closing bearish on the break of the lows. I'm gonna take that trade with 0.5%. And how many is gonna be? Potentially 15 pip, 20 pip. Okay. How much is gonna be the take profit level? 30 pip. We cannot move more than this. See the 15-minute candle. 15-minute candle also showing weak signs of rejection. So on the flip, I believe we should be able to continue to the downside. Yeah. Let's see if we're gonna have this move, even though the volume is to the upside so bad. I believe not. We can't have this move. But anyways, we entered this trade, so now we have to stick it. This was a very bad trade, rejecting the highs, but the entry should have been here. And as soon as we move into profit, I'm gonna try and move. Let's see. Now I believe we are going to do, we're breaking the lows on 30-minute, on the 1 hour. Stops are current 1 hour. This is good. Let's see this retracement. I will not like this retracement, but I'm in this trade anyway, so I'm gonna wait for the $50 number to come to here, a green one, and then close everything with this button right over here. But for that to happen, this candle need to flip and tap these levels, showing a big sign of rejection and forming that 4-hour wick potentially. But yeah, not really. This is half raise. Yeah, this 15-minute, I don't like it at all, so I'm gonna, hopefully, if we break the highs, I'm gonna close here 50% of my position, or 60%. I'm gonna close it because I don't want to be in drawdown. You know, maybe I can re-enter. Should I re-enter or not? Because we're showing nice signs of rejection. 1 hour is moving up nicely finally. 30-minute, 15-minute. Let's see. Oh, we missed all that previous. How many pips was that? 20 pips. That was exactly 1-to-1 risk to reward, where we wanted that level to be tapped. As you can see, we got that tap, but now anyway I'm gonna move stops at break even, so it happens what it happens. That's why I should not price rejects the high, half risk, bull sell, break the lows, 15-minute. Stop loss was 15-minute. Time was 9:13. This was a loss. How much did I lose in this trade? Minus 2%, 0. Same as here. Close 50% early. And is that TPA because price forward. Good setup. Idea played out. Okay, let's see what the 1 hour, 4 hour is now coming potentially to flip, but this is gonna be the 4 hour closure. Let's see how this 4 hour will close. 4 hour closed bearish. 1 hour closed bearish. We can get a see a retracement. Dailies has no wick at the top. Just tap that resistance level, and monthly has now a very nice wick at the top, so we can potentially see this roll down a bit. The 1 hour is moving to the downside, 30 minutes is to the downside, 15 minutes is to the downside. We missed this wick fill. 14 pips, but I don't see anything clear at the moment, so I'm not gonna enter anything as of now. We need to break out of this range. Yeah, this 30 minute was amazing. After this 1 hour closure, break the lowest current candle or previous candle to this major support, because after this 4 hour bearish closure we get this movement to the downside. Daily now flipping or forming just a wick, tapping this support level, and we need to close somehow. We're closing bearish. Let's see, can this be a wick fill? Yeah, we stop loss above 1 hour candle. We never closed below support, but we're getting that wick fill. Now breaking to the upside. And now this should be a nice buy, to be honest, because I see that 1 hour is moving bullish, but it's too late. I'm not gonna. But anyway, we're just gonna fast forward and see this buy happening, playing out. But because I am now it's Thursday. Here we go. We see the weekly still bullish, daily closed week bullish. Our hour candle 4 hour is also still filling. If we get the closure below the support, we're gonna come to this level potentially. Right over here we have all this clean traffic. If we get the closure, if we get the closure above, we can still retest the highs. So that's the higher time frame, but I believe we're gonna get that closure below. Let's see to the London session if we can break that or not. Let's wait for that breakout. We're getting the breakout to the upside before the London session. So 4 hour close bullish. 1 hour can now just continue as expected, but we're tapping that resistance so quick. 15 minutes breaking the highs. 1 hour just keep going. That was the trade that we initially planned here. Either a break below here or a close above here to tap these levels. But let's see, 1 hour closing still. If we get the closure now, we can get a potential retracement to the downside since we're tapping this resistance. If we don't break these highs, we can get that. Yeah, we broke the highs. 30-minute breaking the lows. 15-minute is making fake outs on both sides. Look, one fake out, second fake out is the range. Is very indecision. Very, very indecision. Let's see and wait. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, these fake outs are nasty. Oof. Break above. Come back. We can get that wick fill. Now I'm just gonna wait for a rejection like this. This end of the day, but anyway, I'm gonna enter a sell here. Price rejects the high, off risk, bull sell, break the lows, 30-minute time frame, previous 1 hour, too late in the day. Let's see if this is gonna play out or not. Technically it should play out because now there's not enough volume to push through all that levels. The daily filling the wick. 1 hour closed bearish. So now we can wait and potentially have a winning trade here, but let's see. Trend is bullish, so we can reject at any point. We should be aware of that, and after this trade we can move on Friday, which is the last day of the week, and we can end our trading session there. Backtesting session. It's almost 1 hour now, and let's see. Yeah, we're breaking the highs. Technically I should close partial here. I'm gonna close 50% of my position because we're breaking the highs. We closed back inside. We can come and retest all these highs, even though my stop loss is very good, and I still believe we are due to a correction. I want to follow my risks measurements all the time. Look at these. Oh, but this is end of the day now. These pips are so insane. Like, look at the spread, 8 pip, 10 pip spread. This is insane. So now let's see how the daily closed. Daily closed is about to close at our stop loss. This is amazing. Yeah. Weekly still pushing. Daily closed bullish with no wick at the top. Right at resistance. Okay. Now we're getting finally the rejection that we wanted. So now we can enter a sell here on the flip. This is our candle formation, lost 15-minute candle or bearish. So as soon as we get the flip, we can enter a sell here. Let me check the stop loss from here till here is 7 pip. I can enter a 100, or let me just risk this 70%, $70 that we have on the map here. And I believe we will continue to the downside because, however, we should form for our breaking the lows daily should form a wick, has no wick at the top. 1 hour is tricky, 30-minute 1 hour close like weak bullish. Yeah, but this 30-minute closes invalidate everything. Yeah. Okay. Now we're breaking the lows with a volume. Not really finding support. Are we gonna break these lows? We're breaking the highs. Nice. Ooh. Wow. London session pushing. And now we can potentially see the sells that we wanted all day, but 4 hours is very bullish. Yeah, I guess there's no trade. Four-hour closed bullish. 30-minute, 15-minute breaking close. This is no clean traffic, even though I believe there is gonna be a sell, but there's no clean traffic. Yeah. Look at this. This is nasty. This no trade this Friday, so I guess this is how it's gonna end this backtesting session. Let's see. Technically now we should get a closure, yeah, but now this isn't 7 p.m. so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This was the overall profit. We made 0.76 on this backtesting session. We took 6 trades, and thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, support the channel, and I see you guys on the next backtesting session. Obviously this backtesting session will continue to improve. This is we're in the beginning of the journey, so yeah, don't feel bad if you don't have instant profits or anything. That will come with time. What is important is following this trading plan and knowing every trade where you enter you're trading because based on something, not just based on your wish. So see you guys, bye bye.